Have you ever wondered if the towering, mysterious creature known as the Yeti truly roams the icy peaks of the Himalayas? What if I told you that its legend has been haunting the world for centuries, leaving behind nothing but footprints and a trail of eerie stories? Welcome back to Curiosity Chronicles, where we dive deep into the unexplained, the mysterious, and the downright bizarre. Today we are uncovering one of the most fascinating cryptids in the world, the Yeti. From ancient folklore to modern-day expedition, we are going to piece together the puzzle and ask the question, is the Yeti just a myth or is there something more? Stick around because this is going to get wild. Imagine a time when people lived in harmony with the mountains, where a towering creature, part guardian, part predator, lurked just beyond sight. The Yeti or Abominable Snowman is not just a modern mystery, its roots trace back thousands of years to the ancient folklore of the Himalayan people. They speak of a towering creature covered in fur, feared and revered in equal measure. But here's the kicker, what if these stories are not just legends but eyewitness accounts? Could ancient monks and mountain-dwelling tribes have encountered something extraordinary? Picture this, a snow-covered mountain, a desolate landscape, and there, embedded in the snow, footprints far larger than any human or known animal. In 1951, a set of large footprints in the snow sparked worldwide fascination. During a Mount Everest expedition, a team of experienced mountaineers, including Eric Shipton, discovered footprints that were far too large for any known animal. These were reported to be Yeti footprints, leading to international debate. Were these footprints the proof people had been waiting for, or was there a more earthly explanation? Let's dig into it. To the native Himalayan people, the Yeti is more than a myth. It's a protector, a warning, and a mystery, all wrapped into one legendary figure. For the native Himalayan people, the Yeti is not just a myth, it's a part of their belief system. Sherpas and Tibetans have passed down stories for generations. According to them, the Yeti is more than a wild creature, it's a spiritual guardian of the mountains. Sometimes described as both a protector and a danger to those who disrespect the land. Could the Yeti be tied to ancient spiritual beliefs rather than a physical being? What would you do if you found yourself face to face with the elusive Yeti? Believe it or not, some explorers claim to have had just that encounter. The Yeti has been spotted more than just once. From explorers to trekkers, numerous sightings have been reported. One of the most compelling was by Sir Edmund Hillary, the first man to scale Everest, who embarked on a Yeti hunting expedition determined to solve the mystery. So what did he find, and why did some of the world's greatest adventurers become so obsessed with the Yeti? Could the legendary Yeti finally be explained by science? DNA evidence has shed new light on what might actually be hiding in the mountains. In recent years, scientists have examined evidence like hair samples and bones claimed to belong to the Yeti. DNA tests were conducted and some fascinating results came to light. Spoiler alert, the Yeti may not be exactly what you expect. Could the Yeti actually be a type of undiscovered bear or even an ancient primate species? We will break down the science behind these theories in the last few chapters. Believe it or not, the legend of the Yeti has done more than just fuel myths. It's inspired a whole industry of adventurers and explorers seeking answers in the Himalayan wilderness. The search for the Yeti has evolved beyond a simple myth, becoming a major attraction for adventurers and tourists alike. In Nepal and Tibet, expeditions are frequently organized to explore the mountains where Yeti sightings have been reported. These expeditions, blending science, adventure, and folklore, attract tourists from around the world, eager to hear the local tales or even spot something mysterious. The legend has significantly contributed to the tourism industry, drawing people to remote areas and supporting local economies while keeping the Yeti myth alive in modern times. From a terrifying mountain beast to a beloved cartoon character, the Yeti has become a symbol that spans generations and media. But how did that happen? From movies to cartoons, the Yeti has taken on a life of its own in popular culture. Whether it's in Monster Inc. or documentaries, the Yeti has captivated audiences worldwide. But how did this creature evolve from a feared legend to a popular culture icon? We trace the Yeti's transformation from folklore to film, and how its mystery has remained a source of intrigue. But how did Yeti become an icon of pop culture is still a question. But if everything we know about the Yeti is nothing more than a mistake, could the legendary footprints and sightings be explained by more rational means? Not everyone is convinced that the Yeti exists. Skeptics argue that the creature is nothing more than a hoax or a misidentification of unknown animals. But here's a twist. Even skeptics have a hard time explaining away some of the most compelling evidence. Could there be a rational explanation for the Yeti sightings? Or is there still something lurking in the mountain that defies logic? What if the Yeti and Bigfoot are connected? Could these legendary creatures actually be one and the same, separated by continent but sharing the same origin? Interestingly, many believe that the Yeti and North America's Bigfoot could be related, or even the same species. Both creatures share common description, towering size, covered in fur, and mysterious footprints left behind. Could these cryptids be distant cousins? We explored the possibility that these two legendary creatures are connected and how this theory changes our view of both. There are few chances that Yeti and Bigfoot are same, like polar bear and grizzly bear, as both are bear but different due to climate in which they live. So after all the sightings, evidence and theories, what do you think? Is the Yeti just a myth, or is there something more lurking in the mountains? So what do you think? Is the Yeti a relic from a forgotten past, an undiscovered creature of the wild, or simply a case of mistaken identity? The truth remains elusive, but one thing's for sure, the mystery of the Yeti endures. Whether it's real or just a legend, the Yeti continues to fascinate us, reminding us that some mysteries may never be solved, and maybe that's part of the fun. Before you head off to plan your own Yeti expedition, there's one more thing you need to do. Subscribe to Curiosity Chronicles for more mysteries like this one. We unravel the world's greatest mysteries, from mythical creatures to unsolved crimes. Make sure to like, share and drop a comment below if you think the Yeti is real or just a hoax. And of course, stay curious because we have got plenty more mysteries coming your way.